Well, welcome back to the kitchen, and we are continuing with the preparations for our brunch tomorrow. Brunch. It's brunch. And I am making an egg casserole. It's an egg, bacon, and cheese hash brown casserole. It's really good, and the best part about it is I'm going to make it this afternoon. I'll take it to the church and put it in the fridge this afternoon, and I'll bake it off in the morning. So it's great when you're having company, and you don't have to actually even dirty a pan. What I have here is bacon that I did in the oven, and this is brown and served sausage. So I just actually heated it in the microwave because it was frozen, of course, and just diced it up. So that's on a paper plate. You can buy already cooked bacon, or you don't have to even put bacon in. You can just use ham, like, deli ham. So you don't even have to really dirty a dish to make this thing. And of course, my trusty foil pan. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the egg casserole, right? So we're gonna spray it very good. Then we're gonna take these hash brown patties. I happen to get these at Walmart, but you can get them anywhere. But you see the patties, and I took them out of the freezer so that I could handle them. They wouldn't be stuck together. So they're the patties, and we're just going to put them in the bottom here of our pan. Make sure you can see that. And I'm just fitting them in how they will fit, because I think that if I go this direction, I think I can do this direction better, and 3 across. Okay, so that's that. And I am doing 2 of them, so I may as well just do it 2 at a time. Spray, spray, spray. Again, I always say this, it's Carlini, Aldi, it's all. So, put these in here. These make the best bottom layer. I mean, I've seen so many different ways to make breakfast casserole, certainly. I'm sure you have too. You can use shredded hash browns. You can use bread. There's so many different ways to do it. But this is my favorite one. So, because you kind of get a little potato in every bite. So there we go. Simple, simple. So whenever you're doing this casserole, the important thing is to get your stuff on it first and then do your egg and milk wash. So here is, kind of divided this out. Actually, I'm going to put my cheese down first. And then I will put cheese on the top too. But I like to put a little cheese down first. Just a little. I'm a cheese kind of girl. That's all I can tell you. Now, if you don't like that much cheese, don't use that much cheese. But I like cheese. I come from a cheese people. You can't ever open a bag. Seriously. I do struggle with my hands. All right. A little bit of cheese here. Just a little. And then I'm going to take half this bacon and put it all over this. I'm going to spread it around. I want everyone to get a little bite in, got a little piece in every bite. This one on this one. Shortchanged over there. This is so simple, and I'm telling you, this is our Christmas morning stuff. We get out now, and so I'll get there tomorrow about 7:30, and I'll take it out of the fridge as soon as I get there, and I'll let it sit until about 8, and then I'll put it in. Now I'm just putting my sausage over the top. spread it out. It wants to clump together. I know you're still there. Sometimes I forget. I really do. It's like, okay, wait, you gotta keep talking. Talking is never usually one of my short stops. Okay, hold on one second. Maybe. Okay, I wanted to make sure I had all my eggs cracked. And I will tell you, I always tell you to crack it in something separate, right? So I crack it in this cup. However, when I would crack like 2 in here and put them in here, and 2 in here and put them in here. And the reason is, same thing holds true. If I get, all the way up to, because I've got 10 eggs in here. If I get all the way up to 9 eggs and I bust a bad one, then I've wasted a dozen eggs. So, it's just one extra little step, and it could save you. So just saying. So to this 10 eggs, I'm gonna add a scant teaspoon of salt, because we've got salt in the bacon and in the cheese and in the sausage, and a full teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of ground mustard. And with my wet one, I'm going to add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Now, here's the thing. You don't like Worcestershire? Certainly leave it out. You won't, how do I say this? You won't taste it if it's in here, but you will taste it if it's not. Meaning it's just a background flavor, and it just gives it flavor. So if you don't put it in, it's not a big deal, but you won't taste Worcestershire. It's just it just builds your flavor. So now I am whisking up the eggs first, and then I'm going to add a cup of milk. I'm using whole milk because I had it for other things that I was baking. So if you got 2%, use 2%. Doesn't matter. So in goes a cup of milk. Okay, so to tell you the truth, I'm thinking I'm going to put another half cup in. So we're going with a cup and a half of milk. It's a pretty good sized pan. The eggs will handle a cup and a half of milk for sure. This playback's going to kill me as I watch my arms flap. It's going to make me crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to put the rest of my cheese on. And I am really going to put the cheese on here. And you want to do all of this before you put your egg on. Because if you put your egg on first, it'll just float, right? So this is darn close to a bag of cheese. But it's okay, because we like cheese. Okay, so now I'm going to just pour this over here. And that's just exactly what you want to see. You want to see it all nice and covered. Woohoo! Don't fall. To tell you the truth, I think I could go a little bit more, so I'll be right back. Okay, so what I guess I should explain is that when I make these, I don't measure. So I know what it needs to look like, and it needs to look like this. It needs to be nice and covered up on the top like that with the egg and milk mixture. So what this is for this size pan is a dozen eggs, 2 cups of milk, and I will adjust the recipe in the comment section, no worries. So and you can always use half of this size and do half of the recipe, of course. So I cannot show you the end of this, what this looks like. I really will try to take some pictures tomorrow, because it really does look quite lovely when I'm done. But but I say that I'll try simply because sometimes I get busy and I just forget. So anyway, this is it, and it's so simple, and it's a great Christmas morning thing, or a great thing for guests. So this will easily serve 8 to 10 people. So or more, depending upon what your sides are. So I will see you in just a few, because I'm doing a cinnamon roll casserole. Stick around.